This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.
What it do?
Welcome back to We Them Girls podcast.
Y'all know what it is.
What y'all been doing?
Nothing. What's today? It's a different day. We on the opposite day, so
It's
chilling.
Lord's Day.
Been chilling, getting ready for Christmas.
That girl Mel here,
And Annabelle in the corner here.
and we got a guest today.
Y'all see him?
He's looking real R&B-ish.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Vegas in the building.
Fresh cuts done daily.
Thank you. Hello and good evening. I bring the greetings from no, but all seriousness. First, giving honor to God, who is the head of my life. I do bring the greetings from Niggerville, USA, aka Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm dead.
That's the Outcast reference.
I'm dead.
Oh yeah. Doing. I go by Vegas the Barber. And my real name is Aaron, and we're gonna leave it at that.
We don't call you Aaron.
No, they'll call me Vegas or Fresh Cuts Done Daily on social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's where y'all can find him at.
He might have been some of y'all's barber.
Got
Before
y'all
he
real
left.
crisp.
I'm sure, yeah, quite a few people out here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few people.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm cool like a church fan.
Mm-hmm.
I really am cool like a church fan. How y'all doing? Seriously.
We good. We
We doing good. Y'all, we got a new set.
Mm-hmm.
It's blessed.
It is. It feel
It
real
feel
blessed,
good.
don't it?
It does feel blessed. Might I say, I'm gonna say this now. I don't want to talk too much, but I'm gonna say this now.
No, we want you to.
I'm really proud of y'all.
Appreciate it.
Like seriously, I think I might have said it in a text or whatever, but I'm serious. I'm proud of y'all. I love the growth that I've seen from
Mhm.
both of y'all from the moment I met. I know I met Deanna a while ago, but then I met you through Deanna. Oh, can I? You want to be Annabelle or you want to be? Because I don't know.
Whatever. It's fine.
Okay, Sasha Fierce one day and Beyonce. the next. But seriously, this is fantastic. I think that I know what y'all are doing is going to prosper.
Mhm.
This is just fantastic. Y'all are taking a step that most people talk about and they don't do. So
Mhm.
seriously, this is
Appreciate it. Oh,
Thank
and we're all
you.
twin
That means
flames.
a lot.
Yeah.
You said we're all twin flames?
Yeah.
what's that? What's happening?
She's been talking about these twin flames for a week straight.
Man, I don't read stars like that. I don't mean more with them constellations.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, we're very proud of you, and that's why we
Yeah.
wanted to have you on the pod.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate
It's
it.
been dope to just see everybody evolve.
You take a step that people don't take and
Exactly.
leave the city.
Yeah, I left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This is
we
a-
met her in Louisville. And
Yeah, I had to get
now
up out
he's
of here.
in the A.
Yeah, I had to get
I've
up out of here.
been knowing Vegas just as long as I know you.
Yeah.
True.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we
Okay.
met at a industry
Barbershop.
night.
Was it industry night or was it
Mhm.
barbershop?
No, it was industry night, and then I don't think we saw each other after the industry night. And then when we got to Paul Mitchell, Dio was our instructor, and then I came to the barbershop for something to talk to her, and then you was at the barbershop.
Okay, I don't recall the industry night part, but I really don't. I
Was
mean,
it at
I
that?
didn't
What
know-
was your birthday party at? What's that spot called?
Chandelier.
Yeah, I think, but
Chandelier.
it was something else then. It was on Dixie.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I was cutting in that industry night.
Maybe I don't remember.
Okay. Well, okay. I need to know now. Off
So
Dixie
it was
Highway. It was like off in the cut. Off of like,
Mhm.
okay. I don't remember seeing you there, but I mean, if you remember that, then okay, for
I think
sure.
you introduced yourself to me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't talk to people. And we've been friends ever since. So it's like almost 10 years. Wow, that's wild. To know Vegas for 10 years.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's been 10
Because it was like 2013.
That's when I moved here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when I moved here.
So we all pretty much got in the industry about the same time. I think he was cutting before that, but
I was cutting
when
before
we
that.
was getting into like
Yeah.
shops.
I was in barber school here in 2013.
Mhm.
Then I started in the shop in
We was in high
2014.
school in 2014.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Dang, that's
So we all been
crazy.
involved. Look at us.
Look at the Lord.
Praise him.
We're gonna start with a little icebreaker, Vegas, and then we're gonna get into some questions. and
Okay,
stuff.
cool.
Well, we're just gonna let the conversation flow because that's what we
Period.
When the spirit moves you, flow with that.
flow
Mhm.
with it.
Yeah. So
So I got some questions. We're gonna play a little curious. I'm curious to know.
don't ask me no question on this show if you do not want to hear my either truth or opinion.
We
That's
tell
why
the
we
truth.
had
We
you
keep
on
it
here.
real on
Okay,
her.
I'm not gonna
You
hurt
know
nobody's feelings, but I'm going to. I'm gonna
That's
be
a lie.
honest. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try not to.
No, purposely hurt nobody's feelings.
Yeah,
Your
'cause I'm-
feelings indirectly get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It is
I'm not
what
gonna
it
answer
is.
to do anything malicious
Yeah.
like that. That's never been my character. But I'm gonna be honest. So
Yeah.
whatever we got, let's run with that.
So
In the hot seat.
We all answer though.
yeah,
It's not
cool.
just you. We all
Okay,
answer.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
So these cards are by the podcast Cocktails. If
Mhm.
you're curious and want to purchase them yourself. So first question: would you rather a rich significant other who is always busy or a broke significant other who has all the free time in the world?
I'm answering 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Rich or broke? There's no in between. There's no gray area. Let's go with. Damn. All right. Let's go with. I guess I'm gonna be.
You said you was gonna be honest.
I'm be rich and busy. I don't know. It's like give and take. Can we do like take a shot or something like that if I can't answer a question? But
We can.
no. I don't want to do that.
If
you
that's
said
the type of life you living tonight.
I'll put it like this.
You can take a sip of your drink.
I don't want to say broke and always having time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know if I'm with somebody, then they're not gonna be broke either. But I'm not saying I'm fit to just fund some of my significant other's lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
But we can go with rich and busy because if we both busy, that means we plan. Then we can plan to make time for each other, and we gonna be set wherever we at. So yeah, we go
Yeah,
with
that's real.
That's a good answer.
I feel that.
with
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like when you say broke, like I gotta take care of you. And I'm not doing that.
And I don't already said I'm not
And
dating
I'm not doing that no
broke
more.
niggas.
No catalogs.
Yeah,
We're not doing it no
yeah,
more.
I've heard you numerous times on.
We not doing it no more.
We're not doing that. Yeah, rich and busy. Because like you said, you make time for what you want anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then you never know what your person might be into. Y'all might get into the same thing and can help each other.
Because if we busy together,
Then, and if we working together, that's us spending time together. We might not like, the dynamic of how we got to
Yeah.
talk to each other at that time because it's business, but we making time for each other. We together, we spending time
and who's
together.
to say it's gonna be busy all for
Right.
the remainder
we got
of your
holidays.
relationship.
Mhm.
Like,
Seasons for everything.
Mhm.
seasons for everything.
True.
Look
Yeah,
at us adding
grind.
stuff to the
Mm-hmm.
scenario.
Because don't nobody want nobody broke.
We don't want that.
No, I don't want you broke. I
Uh-uh.
ain't say broke. You gotta have something.
You gotta bring
Make a little
something
piece
to
of
the
change,
table.
something.
So that's why you just have.
And if you got all the time in the world, why you broke?
And
I
don't
mean, you lazy.
you ain't got no
don't
hobbies.
be broken on that game.
No, time out. Wait a minute. Some
play the game?
some people. I don't play the game, but some people make money off the game. Let's not do that.
I don't
Well,
mind
you
people
gotta be
playing the
making
game,
money.
but you can't be not working, ain't got no money. That's all you do is play the game
Play the game.
because you got all the time in the world. You got time to go find a job.
I mean, playing it, that's practice too. You gotta practice.
But
to-
he's broke, so he's not making no money off the game.
okay. I give you that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What's
that's,
your win-loss record, though?
I ain't-
What? He's losing.
yeah, I'm losing because I couldn't tell you last time. I have a PlayStation 3 just to watch DVDs. I don't even what DVDs I have. I don't play the video game no more.
Dang, I don't remember the last time I watched a DVD. And I got
I
some.
think I got rid of my DVDs.
All right, now when they cut this internet off, what
No,
y'all
I
gonna
got
do? Y'all
DVDs.
gonna be sad around here.
Tell
And I got a DVD player.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got a DVD player.
Uh-huh. It's
I'm
put
gonna have
up, but I
I
got
got to order some movies off Amazon.
Like I said, they cut that internet off. I don't know what y'all gonna do.
Hush now. We
Yeah,
leave
yeah,
it
right.
behind yet.
behind. And what's your question?
When was the last time you ghosted somebody and why?
Ooh. Okay. The week before Thanksgiving.
Why?
Why?
I'm not gonna say I quote unquote ghosted this person. We met there in the nightclub or whatever, I guess the lounge or wherever we were at. It's a spot out there in Atlanta called Rocksteady. So we were there, we were having a good time, me in the shop. And it was just the woman, she was there, she was dancing, so we was dancing together. Of course, I got a number, but after about 2 days of conversation, I just never replied but reached back out.
Any particular reason?
Okay. It's gonna sound horrible, but hey, I just gotta be honest with you. She had 2 children, and not only she had 2 children, but wait a minute before, because I feel like I'm gonna get jumped on like crazy, and
I
y'all
didn't
gonna have
say
something being
anything.
said. She had a child who was in college, and she had a 2-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
She was 36. So I'm not trying to, I guess I'm judging. God will forgive me for it, I guess, or he'll talk to me about it, but I just didn't feel like there was any need for any more conversation between me and that woman anymore. That's just like, nah. Like, nah. So I could have just told her, hey, you know what? It's all good. We could just be friends, but I don't even.
It was 2 days.
I don't even want to do that. Exactly.
You weren't that invested.
No.
Nah, I really wasn't. To be honest with you, I couldn't remember the girl name.
See?
You're not terrible.
2 days after the fact. But hey,
You remember everybody's name that you done like encounter? I'm asking Deanna because she just said men are terrible.
No, I mean, not like ones that I've ghosted. People that I've talked to, yes.
But for 2 days,
what's encountered? Like, what's what?
well,
Talk to.
had interaction with.
Oh, okay.
Like it. 'Cause I can't say that I remember everybody's name.
Maybe not.
Exactly.
I don't think so. Everybody name.
When's the last time you ghosted somebody?
I don't know how long ago it was. It was recent though. But he just talked too much. I was like, man, I was like, this is cool. Like, you hit me up. But then, like, once the texting started and the talking on the phone, I was like, dang, I can't even get a word in. I was like, no, I'm straight. And he kept saying, well, I'm going to take you out here soon, blah, blah, blah.
Boy.
No, you're not.
No, keep on talking about what
Bye.
you
Don't you want conversation though? I'm confused.
He was talking too much.
Okay. All right. Okay.
There is definitely, like,
Fine line between
yes.
conversation. It's like, all right.
You like to hear yourself talk? Yeah.
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 Okay.
When's the last time you ghosted someone, Mel?
I don't remember the exact time when it happened. It was sometime this year. But he liked to hear himself talk too, but he kept on talking himself into like hoes. Like, what are you talking? Like,
telling on himself?
Yes. It was like, and I was just literally just letting him talk. Because I'm like, the more you let somebody talk, they'll tell you about who they are.
Some
I was like, damn, this nigga's trash for real, for real. And he don't even realize it. But he was, he didn't realize, you could tell he didn't realize it. He was like, so you got any kids? I was like, no. He was like, well, do you want kids? I mean, can you have kids? I was like,
oh, wow. Sir.
I said, I don't know if I can have kids. I don't have none. He was like, well, I mean, if you can have some kids or something. I mean, you ain't had no flip-ups or nothing.
No.
I was like...
That's a bit abrasive.
Yeah. That's how a lot of the conversation was.
Oh, yeah, no.
So...
That's too much.
I couldn't do it.
Sound like he was just trying to see if he could possibly,
I don't want no kids by you.
I don't even know you.
It sound like he might be trying to plant a seed.
Right.
Well, Kiki Palmer says, I do not know this man.
Period. I don't remember his name either.
Somebody came up to me and was like, you used to... No, I didn't. Don't know him. Where you hear that from?
I do not know this man.
I don't know that man.
He was like, it's cool. It's in the past. I didn't. I said what I said.
Somebody ever came up to you and was like, I think I know you from somewhere.
No, you don't.
We used to...
Well, no, not that part, but like...
Oh, a man in the gym did that?
Same.
It's like, he was like Dominican or something. And he was like, yay tall. And he was like looking at me and I was like, what is happening? He was like, I've seen you somewhere before. And I was like,
in his dreams?
nah, you ain't never seen me before. He was like, at the grocery store maybe? And I'm looking like, nah. I was like, maybe at the gym. I was like, but sir, I've never seen you before. Back up. You're in my face.
He wanted to see you again.
No. But he looked like this is terrible. He looked like the little boy with the big head that like runs up and he's like swinging. Y'all know the meme I'm talking about?
Swinging?
Like he's like hitting at the camera, knocking the camera out of whoever's hand. No. Oh my God, I gotta find it.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? He's got a big head.
Oh, yeah, the little,
Is he a little person?
Nah, the little fat head boy, when they said something, he came up swinging.
Yes. Him. That's what he looked like.
That's funny.
Would you still have sex
Why would you say? You need to take your coat off.
Nah, he gonna keep it on. That's a part of the drill. Would you still have sex if you got to the person's house and they only had a blow up mattress?
Hell yes.
I'm a weak.
Yeah, why not?
I mean,
Why would you not?
It
I mean, it's a
still
blow up
works, I
match.
guess.
Well, don't tell you talking about. I'm tall. I'm 6'5". So,
Mhm.
what size is blow up mattress we talking about?
Well, hopefully it's not a twin.
Average.
I mean, let's keep it a buck. I mean, Superman changed in the phone booth, so you really don't need a whole lot of room. However,
if we having sex in cars, you can make it work on a blow up.
I've done my share. However, yeah, I had a blow up mattress in my living room before my couch actually got delivered for about a good 2 months. It was a Christmas gift from my pops, so I was kind of waiting. But that's besides the point. But yeah, I really would. Why not? I mean,
Smashing on a blow up.
yeah. Even though there was a bed in my room, but the TV was right there. I don't have a TV in my room. I don't do TVs in my room, so I feel like TV in the bedroom keeps you in the bed. You're being lazy, so you need to get up. You know what I'm saying? Move around. But yeah, the blow up mattress and everything is right there, so it's like, all right, TV, we're entertained.
I feel like bitches be lying when they be answering this question.
What, the blow up mattress?
Yeah, not you. But when they be like, hell no, I wouldn't. Because I know it's a whole lot of chicks out there that are currently smashing on a blow-up mattress.
That's probably all they get. But I probably
Or
wouldn't do
it could be a transitional piece. They might have just moved.
Well, Vegas just told you.
Right.
Yeah, I moved and, you know what I'm saying? I got back into my spot and bingo. This is what we got. You here for the amenities or you here for me? Which one?
Period.
You gotta make a choice. So if you're here for me, then this is what it is. We're gonna have a good time on this blow-up mattress, watching TV, or be just in there chilling.
What if it deflates?
That's why you get the new ones that cost maybe $60. You plug them back into the wall, push the button, and then
Oh my God, I'm dead.
Don't get that one that you got to blow up yourself.
Oh no, that's a wrap. I'm not doing that.
I didn't know they still made those. I thought they all plugged in.
That you gotta, that's what I'm saying. It's one of them old ones that you need a.
No, if that's the case, we're making a pallet on the floor.
I'm dead.
Romantic. Get you some pillows, a couple blankets. You making it. You got to make it into something. So if anybody's tripping off of a blow up mattress, hey, you ain't for real anyway. You too bougie. Like, be humble yourself.
You know, some people are, but anyway.
Answer the question.
Oh, me? I did in the midst. I probably wouldn't again. I don't know. I have to figure out the situation.
I was about to say it definitely depends on the situation.
Yeah, because if it's your permanent situation, we're not doing that.
Correct. And it depends on how you live in also.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
Who wants that?
forever. Like
No.
we gotta
All the time?
No, and it's
We're
cool.
not
Y'all
doing
y'all can say y'all are above that. I think we all are.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but stuff happens.
But yeah,
you
like
transition,
I said, if
cool.
you just transitioning or whatever, I totally understand. Totally understand. But it just can't be like this is your situation and has been for a long time, and you just don't care about investing in a bed.
Mm-hmm.
Even a female. I've never known a woman to have a blow up mattress and she was like, "Yeah, come over. This is what we on."
No.
No.
Nah.
I feel like we maybe we just think different. I feel like we just have to have it all together. Like when we get a place and we set it up, we have to have it all together.
I need to have a bed.
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
You got a whole bed frame, matching
You right.
Yeah.
chest of drawers, dresser,
Everything.
mantle. What's the
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have nightstands.
Yeah.
Let me get a couple of those.
vanities, the whole nine. So yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
I love a well put together place, but you know, hey, air mattress, I'm cool with. It's all good. It's all good.
Understand?
Alrighty. Next question. Do you appreciate nudes?
No, not anymore. Not anymore. But if I end up being with somebody and you know what I'm saying we locked in for real, and ain't no switching up, then something like that would be cool. But if it's somebody who I'm just talking to, getting to know, no. Honestly, I deleted all of that shit out of my phone. Like, so any girl I used to talk to years ago, you know, iPhones keep history. But like text messages, pictures, videos, all of that, like, no, all that's gone completely out of my phone. I don't even entertain it. I don't want that. I don't send them, of course. Well, I ain't gonna say, of course, like y'all know, but I don't send them. And I even tell them, I don't want them. Like, you ain't got to. Like, some stuff is just meant to be where it is with that person at the moment. So you ain't got to send me nothing. Trust me, my memory is very, very good. I remember. And if it was what it was supposed to be, I'll be back.
Period.
Another Quaalude. She loved me in the morning. Ain't that right, Frank?
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not a. They don't do nothing for me. And also, don't send me no unsolicited news because you're getting blocked. Why would you send me like? And fellas,
Lotion.
y'all don't even care. Like y'all don't put no type of effort, thought, presentation into nothing.
So you just slap it in front of the camera,
I don't want to see your drawers in the bottom.
hanging at your ankles.
So you just stood up, pulled your drawers down, and took the picture.
What if it's a little doo-doo stain in there?
It better not.
Hey man, y'all know what?
I don't want to see the bathroom tile.
At all.
I don't want to see your 90s print comforter set.
90s print comforter set.
Just dingy.
I don't want to see the ash.
Okay.
I don't want to see no ashy.
What do you think this is?
Hey, now that I can, I've never known one woman to say like she feels like a guy sending a pic
It's
of
not
that nature is like she's like, oh, like it turns her on. I've never.
No, it doesn't. Nothing.
I kid you not, I've never have. No matter what.
It does nothing.
Because honestly, y'all really don't care what it look like when it ain't where it's supposed to be at anyway. So.
Period.
It's just another part of the body.
Not part of the body and it's where it's supposed to be at, and that's all y'all really care about.
That's it. You don't have to send me no picture. You don't have to prove anything to me. Because if you sending me a picture, do you know what to do with it? Probably not.
Period. Because some of them don't.
But I don't. We
don't need it.
Don't need it. Oh, what?
Your turn to answer the question.
No, I don't. You don't have to send me those. Keep them.
Okay.
You can keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just at a point where I'm like, let's really get to know each other. Like, I don't need all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
How do you approach trust in a relationship? Do you start with it or does it have to be earned?
Ooh. Trust is consistency over time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that has to be earned.
Mm-hmm.
I have to visually see the things you say. I used to say, I see you loud and clear. So I need to be able to see the things that you say that you're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll honestly build trust. And for me, if I say I'm going to do something, like if I say definite, no, this is what I'm going to do, I make sure to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I may tell you, okay, I'm trying. I'm going to try and see. That means it's on my mind. I'm going to do my absolute best to get to that. But I do my best to stay consistent. So that way, over time, you know, for fact, you can trust me. So no, we don't start off with that. It builds.
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
Like to see a character.
Period.
I feel like I'm not gonna say I start with it, but I don't like think of things or start off like feeling like I don't trust you until you show me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give you a little leeway, but when you start showing me something different, then it's when it's like, oh, I can't trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it definitely has to be earned too. Earned and kept.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the other part. It has to be
Yeah.
kept. Dude, does it have to be kept for real?
You don't want to keep trusting somebody?
I do want to keep trusting somebody, but that's on you.
That too.
That's on the person. Because I can't force you to keep it.
True.
That's good.
Because you're going to move how you move.
Mm-hmm.
And they looking at you. They see, okay, well, this is how they are. So let me, I ain't going to say adapt or adjust, but I know I need to kind of flow in this direction if this is how this going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And if you choose to step outside of that, then that was your choice and your decision.
Mm-hmm.
You knew at that moment when you stepped out, okay, there's going to be consequences to this if it's found out or whatever. So you got to live with that.
True.
So kept ain't really on you or us. It's on the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Then can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, you know, you can keep that. Because if you keep it within yourself, you good.
How do you feel?
Like you said, I don't think I start off untrustworthy, but I do feel like it has to be earned. Because a lot of times the trust is built with people being consistent and doing what they say they're going to do. And a lot of times people don't do what they say they're going to do. And that's where
They don't do what they say they're going to do.
That's not everybody, but I feel like that's why a lot of people don't or end up losing trust in somebody. Because I can't trust you to be consistent.
Facts.
We did not say the same thing in different ways.
True. Now, granted, things happen.
Yeah, for sure.
But if things come, okay.
If they consistently happen.
Like, all right, then you consistent on that. So I'm going to consistently deny the call or just
Yeah.
like, just not even pay
Keep it moving.
sure.
Yeah. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Keep taking a little sip. Last question. You did all yours?
All mine is done.
Are you nervous right now?
For what? No reason to be nervous.
What song is that on Drake's? Is that Marvin's Room?
Now she said, "Are you drunk right now?"
Are you drunk right now?
Oh, are you drunk right now?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Are you nervous right now?
No, for what? I ain't got no reason to be nervous. I know y'all.
Period. You know we ain't nervous. Y'all, we are drinking a peach blueberry margarita.
Yeah, we're sipping from the devil's nectar.
And it's got some liquor.
It's got a
So
little liquor.
if y'all see my eyes get a little low, that's
Sound
all
right.
Y'all know what we sipping on.
It's good.
And you know it's got tequila in it. That's our drink.
Which one?
Liquor of choice. 818.
Yeah.
I was going to tell them to bring some hen dog in here, but
You should have. I asked you what you wanted.
Because I can make some cocktails with some hen dog.
okay. See, I can adapt and adjust to whatever environment that I'm in, and we just make it work. So, and if push comes to shove, I got water.
That's
But
not
this
easy.
is
You
amazing.
like it?
Oh yes, quenching.
Y'all know how I do behind the cocktails.
Press pause. Are y'all following us? Have you subscribed on YouTube? Do you think they have?
Some of them have. All of y'all haven't though. So.
Some of y'all have. And
I have.
Thanks.
Vegas really supports us, y'all.
It does.
We've been getting a few follows. It ain't quite 32 yet.
Y'all get how many more days?
Like, what is it like?
What's
today?
the year's over?
That's what she asked for her birthday was 32 followers.
You know what?
32
You know what it is.
Since she's turning 32.
I didn't know that. I thought it was before like the end, as far as like New Year's or something like that. I didn't know that.
We need it by December 29th.
12 days.
12 days of We Them Girls podcast subscribers.
Period.
Let's get those numbers up.
Let's
if you
get
call
it,
in,
y'all.
call the number on the screen right now.
We'll drop the number below.
Drop the number below. Your love token will be appreciated.
And that's what it looks like, too. Like
Just-
Nike commercial.
This number across the screen.
Exactly.
We Them Girls podcast on YouTube. And We Them Girls
Pod.
pod. I always want to say dot pod because that's the email, huh?
We Them Girls Pod on Instagram and TikTok.
And if you act now, you get a free miracle prayer cloth with every order.
Y'all heard them.
So Vegas, we like to do a segment called Free Yourself.
Okay. Fantasia?
This is just
Go ahead and free yourself.
this segment is where you just get something off your chest. It can be good or
Bad.
something that's just irking you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Either one.
Good.
Either one.
Either
It could be like a praise report, something you're excited about, or it can be something that just is really grinding your gears that you need to get off your chest.
We'll stay positive.
Okay.
Because, well, one, I joined the church out in Atlanta.
I saw that.
Yeah. Thank you. I needed to get back in church. Man, I'm ready to get back to playing.
I was going to say, you still play the drum?
I haven't played since I left here.
I didn't know you played the drums.
Yeah, I've been playing since I was, as they say in Atlanta, a little kid, since I was 8. But yeah, I mean, focusing on other things when I moved out there, just trying to get my clientele right and just keep things moving. Finally found a church to join. And really, over the last couple of weeks, the messages and how everything has just been going and flowing, a lot of things been lining up. And even this morning, I watched service online, and then I watched the TD Jakes sermon. And all I can think about now is I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through, but I don't want to focus on where I'm not at right now. Wait. But, well, okay, let me not say it that way. Praise him in the moment. Be thankful for the moment. Because I know when I left here, I started all the way over. all new clientele, a whole new shop. People didn't know me. I went from being a big fish in a small pond here in Louisville to a small fish in a big pond in Atlanta, Georgia. And it was crazy. I'm confident in my skill set, my work, but it was one of those things where I'm just like, yo, I don't know. But until you have to like sit in that moment, and I tell people all the time, like, really, you don't know what it is until you actually have to sit. So when I was sitting in that barber chair and I'm watching one person cut, another person cut, and I'm just sitting there all day and I cut, I'm just like, yo. But now we fast forward to 3 years later, my books are full.
What's up?
I have a product line that I'm working on that should be launching in come April.
Come on.
A hair care product line. Like, really, like, I don't look like what I've been through, and God is great. Food is good. And I'm like, really, that's all I want to get off my chest. Like, I'm just grateful to still be here and be around, because most young African American males, they don't make it past 25, and here I'll be 35 come April.
Look
So
at that.
yeah, seriously, for real. I don't know.
It's a blessing.
Close to, I mean, I don't look like it.
Nah, you don't, but you know. No, I'm joking.
No, I really don't. I tell people all the time, don't let me have a haircut. I'm finer than your baby daddy. Not speaking, not saying you, not saying you.
No,
per se.
relax. I know what
Per
you're
se.
talking about.
I'm just saying that's like my alter
We ain't
ego.
got to do all that.
That's
now.
my alter ego. I'm
It's
Mr.
extra.
I'm Mr. Finer than your baby daddy, without a haircut. But when I get one, that's 2.0.
How long does it take you to get dressed, Vegas?
20 minutes? That's not bad.
That's not bad. Okay.
I prepare everything the night before. So I know what I'm wearing the next day.
What's your zodiac sign?
A Taurus.
Okay.
He's up there with Christina.
Christine, I don't know Christine.
That's our friend. She's the 27th? You're the 30th?
Yeah.
Look at you knowing.
I mean, I tell you, happy birthday.
She
You do.
remembers everybody's birthday.
Oh, she
I do.
do.
I like to celebrate people's lives.
True. I call
would.
people on their birthday. I don't be texting them. People text me, which is fine. I don't, no problem. You can keep doing what you've been doing. The energy you've had is fantastic. But no, seriously, I call people on their birthday.
I make Instagram posts and reels because I have so many pictures.
Yeah, I've done that sometimes too.
Yeah.
So sometimes I did that for a client because she was a woman client, and I was trying to boost my clientele up for women down there. So
I'm dead.
I put like 5 pictures together that I knew. I was like, yo, they don't love this, but just to get it out there. So I told her happy birthday.
It works.
But yeah, but other than that, that's all I want to get off my chest. Like, I'm just grateful that I'm still here. I said I've never been arrested. No jail time. I said I'm college graduate, high school graduate. I have 2 successful businesses. Like I said, the vision that I have for myself and where I see myself going is still in a work in progress. So
I feel like it's always going to be a work in progress.
as entrepreneurs, it is.
Yeah.
Like we don't stop.
No. Like the
Our
new
brains don't turn off.
And never does.
Yeah.
And I want to get to the point to where, not to where I can kind of cut it off, but I can dim the light just a little bit on that.
Well, we was just talking about, what was that, yesterday?
What?
Yeah, yesterday. We was talking about, like, just calming down just a little bit. Like, not being in the shop so much.
Oh, yeah.
Focusing on other things.
Yeah, like that's the goal.
So everything is going to be what it's going to be no matter what.
Yeah.
You already know what you see. You may have dreams, visions, however, or to manifest, whatever. It's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen.
The way it's supposed to happen.
No matter what. So, and even I thought about it, the reason why I didn't get, what happened? Something happened?
Oh,
Nope.
no, you can't see it. Nope. No,
Okay.
you can't
Well, we ain't going to worry
Don't
about
worry
it.
about
We cool.
We chilling.
Yeah, I mean, what was I saying? Because I lost my train of thought.
It's going to happen.
It's gonna happen
one
the way
time.
Oh yeah, it's already written in the book. I tell people all the time, like, and if you read the Bible, which I'm getting back into reading a whole lot more, but we all know it says, don't get me to quote the actual passages of scripture or the book, but he knew you before you were in your mother's womb.
We just heard this, like, a week before last.
Girl.
But I also say, God is the author, follow the script, and everything's gonna happen the way it's supposed to happen. Now, if there could have been times when I could have went off the script, and there have been times, and then he chastises you, but he brings you right back to where you're supposed to be at. Now that you decided to do it on your own.
In a circle.
Yeah.
Well, you done learned that lesson in
And then he bring you
whatever
right back.
road you decided to turn on.
Exactly.
But he'll redirect you.
He gonna redirect your path, but like I said, everything has come full circle for me, so I'm grateful. Back in the city where I started, but I'm glad I'm where I'm at, and I said God ain't done with me yet. And I'm glad he's
Period.
still blessing y'all. So y'all look fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all look fantastic. Seriously, y'all do. Y'all look fantastic.
Thanks.
Well, we're glad that you're here, and we're glad that God has you where you are, because you motivate us all the time.
Mhm.
Just watching your growth, your content, just seeing where you started versus where you are now. It really is extremely inspiring and motivating. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Period.
For real.
Shoot. Shoot.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
I am. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. I mean, it's tough. I kid you not, it really is.
Yeah.
I procrastinate sometimes when it comes down to doing the content. I get lazy. Like, once I reach a high of doing something, it's like, okay, I completed this much of it. All right, I need a break. I need to chill, relax.
That's me.
I never thought when I wanted to actually cut hair that I would have to be doing all of the things that I'm doing now. Just because I'm doing that.
I'm like, dang, like, I got to set up this tripod. I got to put my phone here. I got to make sure it's charged, that I get storage. Asking clients, can I do? I'm like, this is a lot. I just want to have a consultation. You sit down, we do the hair, and you leave. And just people automatically know I do hair. That's it.
But now I got to do all this extra editing to make the videos. I got to, as I say, chuck and jive for all these people out here for them to look at a video. One, it took me maybe 30, 35 minutes to do the whole cut while trying to place the camera in certain angles and areas or capture what I could. Then it might have took me about 30 minutes to maybe 45 to edit this thing down. And then for you to watch it, a 30-second clip, and then you just be like, okay, that's cool, and then skip past it. Like,
Yeah.
that's how artists feel and musicians, like, when they making their songs. Like, it takes a long time to make, let's just say, one hit record. And they make a hit record, and then you got people out here that literally judge it on their 30-minute lunch break. Like, yo, it took me thousands of dollars to make this one hit record, and it took me
years.
3 months or years to make it.
Yeah.
And you judging this whole thing off of your 30-minute lunch break. Hell no. So
It's crazy.
Wow, down here.
yeah, it is. It is. But I keep a smile on my face, and I just try to keep on pushing. But I'm glad that what I do, you all see, and y'all are inspired by it, because I know I'm not the world's greatest. I just, whatever I see fit and whatever I feel at that moment, I just do.
You just love what you do.
That's it, you know?
And we can tell. We can tell.
Right there. Right here.
Deanna, you got anything to free yourself from?
I don't. Not this week. It's been a pretty chill weekend. We had Litmus last night, so that was good. It was a lit.
Litmus.
And my birthday's coming up, so that's all that matters.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
No, but I don't have anything to free myself of this week. Actually, lies. Because I had asked you about this, speaking of you being inspiring, because I was asking Vegas, like, what are you using to edit your videos? And I was like, I have to, like, do this presentation. Well, our distributor ended up loving it. And so hopefully I get to present at some point. But I'm not nervous about it. I thought I was going to be really nervous. And I guess because I've been saying for so long that it's something that I want to do, like as far as education, I'm not nervous about it. And I presented it to Mel, and she said it was great.
Was
Hallelujah.
I was really proud.
You're going to pass the plate around. What? Act now. Call in and get your free prayer cloth. That's what's up.
It is.
So, yeah, but other than that, that's it. Nothing major.
You know, God is just good. He
Come
is
on,
just really
Tracy
good.
Jr.
Honestly, seeing the growth within myself has just been honestly mind-blowing. Because it's stuff that you pray about and then you like see it happening, feel it happening. And it's just, this stuff is like internal stuff, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, Lord, change me in these ways. And then to see it actually happening, like you've been waiting for years to like actually feel a certain way about yourself or respond a certain way to certain situations, or he's just been changing me and in ways that I've just been waiting for. And to actually see it happening, and like, it's so exciting. Like, I used to get nervous when I would start to get uncomfortable or I would pray for something and like start to feel it changing or happening or something. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what this is. And so I would like kind of run from it because I would get too nervous. But now it's like, no, like God is changing me. And I'm so excited because I know that it's getting me ready for
what you asked for.
Yes. Like the next level, the next whatever God has for me. Like he's preparing me. And it's just really exciting.
The caterpillar coming out of the cocoon, turning to a butterfly.
Yeah.
And that's good. You know that you ask for certain things and you're preparing. He's preparing you for it. A lot of people do that. They ask for certain seats at the table, but they don't want to go through the preparing process.
The preparation process. And you don't know how long that preparation stage is going to last.
No, you don't.
You have no clue. You just got to ride the wave.
And don't you think it's crazy? Like, it's not crazy. The 4 agreements, how it's aligning to.
I haven't read it. I've been seeing a lot of people read it, but
you should read it.
I
just started it.
Okay.
Literally just started it. I'm only on chapter 1, and I was like mind blown. Just because
I've started highlighting.
I started highlighting too. It was a lot of just confirmation or things that you may have been wondering about, and it kind of just opened your eyes to a lot of things. So, and it's a self-help book, like, because we got to do a lot of internal work. We do a lot of pointing the finger in society, and it's like, work on you.
Yeah. I want to say, so having so much access to the world has made us do that now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really has, because we see other people and those influences, no matter, even if you think that those influences don't hit you,
they do.
They do.
They do.
So you have to really take a step back and look at the man in the mirror and then really do like the internal work.
Yeah.
And go from there. So that's what's up. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, God is doing some things.
Because you don't want to have a seat at the table with, quote unquote, the elders or whatever table you sit at with you trying to get to another level, and you can't sit at that table with them people and not be prepared because they're going to look at you like, how'd you get here?
How you get here?
They're like, why are you here?
And you looking goofy.
And you wasting your own time.
So.
That's all.
So, you know, I feel like he's really doing some things on this couch here.
Blessed be the rock.
Oh, he took it back to a hymnal.
I did. I mean, it's Christmas time. I mean, you know, Jesus is the reason for the season.
Jesus is the reason.
Listen, I played that song
for the season
3 times driving down here from the I kid you.
Bobs.
Oh, Kurt Franklin's a beast. I kid you not. He knew what he was doing.
He absolutely knew what he was doing.
That album came out like, I think 94, and still to this day, like that song by itself is like the jam. I kid you not, the jam.
I was listening to him on what's your man's name?
Uncle Shay Shay.
Yeah,
I ain't made it all the way through that yet.
I didn't make it all the way through, but I did like some of the stuff that Kirk was saying. And what's his name? Shannon.
Uncle Shannon.
Yeah. And I was just looking at him and I was like, "You're a clown."
What Uncle Shannon do?
I was like,
He
was just doing a lot. He's real extra, and I just wasn't.
He a countryman.
I wasn't expecting it when I was watching it, and I was just like,
"That's your first time watching him, like seeing Uncle Shannon?"
in that episode. Like I've seen a couple, but I've like just seen them and like scroll past because I feel like the videos wasn't even that long either for me to really have to sit and pay attention to what he was saying. And I was just like,
"You gotta watch Unc. Unc is cold.
Okay, I might have to check it out.
You might have to. Unc is literally an uncle. Like if you go to a family cookout or barbecue, you got that
for sure.
that you know for a fact. Like he's cool and he gonna start some shit and he gonna say something off the wall, but it's just like, oh my God, he's that.
Yeah, he definitely is.
He really is that.
I take him for what he is.
I'm gonna have to go back and finish it because I was like, sir, no.
I mean, you know.
He is who he is.
He is who he is. So, I mean, you got to live with it. And ain't too many black men that's in his particular position, like with the accolades he has.
No, there's not.
So, I mean, you know, hey, let him live, D. Shit,
He's chilling. I'm here to say, don't start.
Now she's acting like
Don't start. He's about to go home in a minute.
I'm going back to Atlanta.
Vegas, we want to know more about you.
What would you like to? Okay, right. I'm an open book. So Ask the questions. I will condense my answers, but I'm gonna be an open book. So whatever, what you need, we here right now. Let's do it.
Well, one of my questions is just, I want to know what made you want to move to Atlanta.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
Long story short, I knew, when I moved here and I initially went to barber school, I knew I was different from everybody the moment I walked in. How I walked in with my case, my tools, everything. As the years went by, I continued education. So I'm always going to different hair shows, sitting down with mentors, guys that have been in the industry for a while that can teach me things. I'm always learning, adding to my craft, the whole nine. And I just knew that the more I kept coming back here, it's just like, yo, people kept telling me, you too big for this city. I'll just be honest with you. I mean, Vegas, you too big for this city, like Louisville slow, like no. And I'm like, nah. And there's things here I wanted to do. Like I wanted to do those things here. And it just got to the point to where, like, no, I can't do it. Now, granted, I went through a period of my life where I got a divorce. I got married, but then I got divorced, and that took a toll on me. But I submersed myself in work and try to, build the brand and the name back up, in which I did. But it got to the point to where some things I wanted to do, they just weren't coming to. So I said, you know what? I got to go to a city to where I can be around like-minded people that are doing the things that either I already know how to do or they've already done what I want to do, and they can guide me in the right direction. Louisville just was not it. The surroundings of people that I was around, they were not it. I love them. Those my brothers, like camaraderie. I'm appreciative for the opportunity to work where I worked, but I just knew that if I stayed there, it was going to be a detriment to my career and my skill set. So I had to leave. Granted, Atlanta, to some people, might seem like it's a superficial place. Lightweight it is, but you got to know how to weave through that.
Yeah.
I got around somebody who I knew I could trust. He could guide me in the right way with certain things I wanted to do, and he can teach me different skill sets. So it's like, yo, you know what? I'm gone. I just like how when I left Vegas and moved out here, threw all my clothes in paper in big garbage bags, my PlayStation and the TV and my clippers, and drove from Vegas to Louisville and started barber school January 15th, 2013. Didn't miss a day. Perfect attendance, top of the class, graduated. Now, I did the same thing moving to Atlanta.
Do you think it was easier for you to make the decision to move to Atlanta because you had already made a big move before?
Somewhat. I just knew if I stayed, but I don't know where I was going to be. I didn't know what was going to happen. I just knew I had to leave here to get to where I wanted to be at.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to let my location or my point of view.
Big from the Big and Lazy podcast. I got my homie
Lazy.
Fresh audio every Monday and every Tuesday we dropping
The visual.
And while you're not checking us out, check out our sisters from the network, We Them Girls podcast on anywhere you can find Apple, YouTube, Spotify, anywhere. Check us out.
So, I feel like God he's really doing some things on this couch here.
Blessed be the rock.
Oh, he took it back to a hymnal.
I did. I mean, it's Christmas time. I mean, Jesus is the reason for the season.
Jesus is the reason.
Listen, I played that song 3 times driving down here. I kid you.
Bobs.
Oh, Kurt Franklin's a beast. I kid you not. He knew what he was doing.
He absolutely knew what he was doing.
That album came out like, I think 94, and still to this day, like that song by itself is like the jam. I kid you not, the jam.
I was listening to him on what's your man's name?
Uncle Shay Shay.
Yeah,
I ain't made it all the way through that yet.
I didn't make it all the way through, but I did like some of the stuff that Kirk was saying. And what's his name? Shannon.
Uncle Shay.
Yeah. And I was just looking at him and I was like, "You're a clown."
Well, what Uncle Shannon do?
I was like,
That took a turn.
he was just doing a lot. He's real extra, and I just wasn't. I wasn't expecting it when I was watching it, and I was just like,
"That's your first time watching him, like seeing Uncle Shannon?"
in that episode. Like I've seen a couple, but I've like just seen them and like scroll past because I feel like the videos wasn't even that long either for me to really have to sit and pay attention to what he was saying. And I was just like,
"You gotta watch Unc Unc is cold.
Okay, I might have to check it out.
You might have to. Unc is literally an uncle. Like if you go to a family cookout or barbecue, you got that one uncle that you know for a fact. Like he's cool and he gonna start some shit and he gonna say something off the wall, but it's just like, oh my God, he's that.
Yeah, he definitely is.
He really is that.
I take him for what he is.
I'm gonna have to go back and finish it because I was like, sir, no.
I mean, you know,
he is who he is.
He is who he is. So I mean, you gotta live with it. And ain't too many black men that's in his particular position, like with the accolades he has.
No, there's not.
So I mean, you know, hey, let him live, D. Shit,
He's chilling. I'm here. Don't start.
Now she's acting like
Don't start. He's about to go home in a minute.
I'm going back to Atlanta.
Vegas, we want to know more about you.
What would you like to? Okay, right. I'm an open book, so ask the questions. I will condense my answers, but I'm gonna be an open book. So what you need, we here right now. Let's do it.
Well, one of my questions is just I want to know what made you want to move to Atlanta.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
Long story short, I knew. Okay. When I moved here and I initially went to barber school, I knew I was different from everybody the moment I walked in. How I walked in with my case, my tools, everything. As the years went by, I continued education. So I'm always going to different hair shows, sitting down with mentors, guys that have been in the industry for a while that can teach me things. I'm always learning, adding to my craft, the whole nine. And I just knew that the more I kept coming back here, it's just like, people kept telling me, you too big for this city. I'll just be honest with you. I mean, Vegas, you too big for this city, like Louisville slow, like no. And I'm like, nah. And there's things here I wanted to do. Like I wanted to do those things here. And it just got to the point to where, like, no, I can't do it. Now, granted, I went through a period of my life where I got a divorce. I got married, but then I got divorced, and that took a toll on me. But I submersed myself in work and try to, build the brand and the name back up, in which I did. But it got to the point to where some things I wanted to do that they just weren't coming to. So I said, you know what? I got to go to a city to where I can be around like-minded people that are doing the things that either I already know how to do or they've already done what I want to do, and they can guide me in the right direction. Louisville just was not it. The surroundings of people that I was around, they were not it. I love them. Those are my brothers, like camaraderie. I'm appreciative for the opportunity to work where I worked. But I just knew that if I stayed there, it was going to be a detriment to my career and my skill set. So I had to leave. Granted, Atlanta, to some people, might seem like it's a superficial place. Lightweight it is. But you got to know how to weave through that.
Yeah.
I got around somebody who I knew I could trust. He could guide me in the right way with certain things I wanted to do, and he can teach me different skill sets. So it's like, yo, you know what? I'm gone. I just like how when I left Vegas and moved out here, threw all my clothes in paper in big garbage bags, my PlayStation and the TV and my clippers, and drove from Vegas to Louisville and started barber school January 15th, 2013. Didn't miss a day. Perfect attendance, top of the class, graduated. Now, I did the same thing moving to Atlanta.
Do you think it was easier for you to make the decision to move to Atlanta because you had already made a big move before?
Somewhat. I just knew if I stayed, like I don't know where I was gonna be. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I just knew I had to leave here to get to where I wanted to be at.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to let my location or my point of view ruin my destiny. So when people say Louisville's so slow, granted, it's slow if you want it to be slow. But I come from a city to where we hustle, like I can say hustle and bustle, but Las Vegas is 24/7, nonstop. Atlanta is 24/7, nonstop. So this was just a pit stop for me to get some things that I needed to get. Now I'm sharpening my tools even more while I'm out there. So really, I had to go.
I think when I was out there one time, this man told me, I don't know if I went to a hair show or where it was, but he was like, if you come to Atlanta, he was like, guaranteed you be out here 3 to 6 months, you can get some stuff done. And I believe that.
I kid you not, 3 to 6 months. And whoever you're around or whatever questions you may have, if you ask one person and if they don't know the answer, they know somebody that does point your direction and put you with them. And if it's one thing I can say, Atlanta, they will connect and they will help each other out. 100%. Out here, it was
different.
it was very, very different. And then it's a real jealousy type of thing when, you know, or envy or jealousy, whatever that spirit is, like you could just feel it and you could tell when you trying to do something and people, they just looking at you and it's just like, I didn't ask for this. Like this is what God had written for me.
Yeah.
I'm just acting in the moment where I'm supposed to be.
And everybody moves on a different time and everybody's talents are different.
Everybody's vision is different.
Everybody's vision is different. And everybody don't dream the same.
No, they don't.
And
it's
some
scary.
people are cool with just being where they are.
And that's okay too.
Yeah, that's
There's nothing
okay.
wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. If you cool with where you at, be cool where you at. I just know that I've slept at night and I've seen certain things and those things have not come to yet. So no, I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah.
And if I stay here, no, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
I dipped.
I think that's what I love too about us being where we are in the suite because we get to do things on our own time. We create our own vibe. Like I feel like we are getting to a place to where it's like, okay, stuff is really happening for us. And we're doing it on our own time. Like we're not in a shop where somebody's telling us what to do or when we have to do it.
We're not comparing ourselves.
Yeah, we don't really have the mentors, but I feel like the brand that we've been working with, he's trying so hard to get us in a different place. Like we really appreciate him because he's teaching us the game. And he hosted a class and what was it, a color class? No, it was just a product knowledge class. And it was just all of us. It was all men that was like, distributors, host that were there hosting or whatever, selling the product. And we got to talk to like some of the higher ups and everybody's just for you. Like they want you to do great. So it was just dope to see. And I love where we are right now.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It's dope.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. So real.
You about to cry.
Girl, no, I'm not doing all of that, not today. But we're going to switch gears because...
Well, I have a question that I was going to ask.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So you said like in the, midst of your career, whatever, being married and divorced, like how does it make you feel like now about being married again? And
I want to be married again.
Yeah.
I made that decision. I was 26, 27. I was just telling a friend earlier today. I've never wanted to be a guy to be with like multiple women. I'll just be honest. I've never wanted to be that. Now, I've had my season or seasons, but ultimately that's not really what I wanted to do. And I'm not saying that to sound, well, I don't even care what they say about some pick me shit or whatever. Like that's just real.
Right.
But it's just not me.
Yeah.
But I do know that being with one particular woman that I know for a fact that got me like the same way I got her, that can, I would say, speak life or see certain things in me that I might not see. Help me get to certain things that I might not say get to on my own merit. You know, she may know somebody or she just knows a certain way to put it. Or hell, even it could just be the fact that if you want to just make a meal for me one day, or just, okay, the way you rub my back that day could change the whole trajectory of how I'm feeling, and we can be out of here. Like, so yeah, I've always just wanted to be with one woman and one woman only. I've never wanted to chase or do anything like that. Now, people tell me now, because I'm still single, they be like, yo, she should be out here having fun. And which, okay, we'll have fun, but that fun got a cap on it.
Yeah.
I ain't out here doing the most.
It's got a cap on it.
Who want to be just out here having fun forever? Why can't I have fun with just one person?
Period.
You can't. I'm about to be 35. I'm not, no, I don't look it, thank the Lord, but like, yo, I don't want.
And at some point, we got to figure it out.
You ain't trying to be ripping and running all day, every day. Like,
Hey, it's draining.
It's draining.
oh man, like, no, stop. Like, seriously, come on. It's, granted, I get it. I live in Atlanta. It's women everywhere. Okay, but that one, like, for real, that one, who you choose to spend the rest of, after you choose your Lord and Savior or whatever you choose to, decide with the belief or whatever, your next best decision, I'm sure I've heard it and people say it all the time, but for real, is who you choose best the rest of your life with. Seriously.
So is it true that when you know, like with the person, there's certain things like...
I don't know. it's one of those things where you gotta, it'll reveal itself.
Mhm.
At that time when I did get married or I proposed, I thought I saw everything I needed to see,
Mhm.
but I didn't. It's okay, but I guess I needed that lesson to
Mhm.
get to where I'm at now.
Mhm.
I view it differently, but I'm not bringing baggage, or I'm not going to cast a shadow or make the new woman pay for
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
ex's mistakes
Yeah.
or whatever, or any mistakes that I may have made.
Mhm.
So, like, no, I believe that because of the examples I saw growing up, I don't want to say I'm called to be married, but I do believe that it is a calling that's in you if you choose to answer to
Yeah.
it, and you gotta want that.
Mhm.
And so me, I do know I want that, so I don't fear it. I just know, okay, well, hey, well, life will go on, and then God will reveal her to me as it's supposed to, and things will just happen the way it's supposed to happen.
Come on, God will reveal her to me.
Yeah, seriously. I mean,
I used to fear it.
You used to fear a marriage?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Just, I think, thinking of being with one person for the rest of my life, and like you said, it being the right person, and it's like I don't want to do it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I want that, but I don't want it to be the wrong person. Like I don't want to have to go through it more than once. Which, and I know, we stumble, but I just don't want to. I don't want to have to do that more than once.
Mhm.
So I'm like, but now I don't. I think because I'm able to. I think I can figure people out a little bit better now. But so I now I can see it.
Mm.
But he just hasn't been revealed.
that's all.
So
And I'm sure in time, he'll reveal himself. I mean, because a man's supposed to find a wife,
Right.
but however things happen, they just happen. They happen that way. So don't be scared. Ain't nobody afraid of.
no, that's why I say I'm not now.
I mean, it is two different people that are raised two completely different ways.
Mm-hmm.
I think that for me is the scariest part of just relationship in general.
It's their hard work.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I think just society makes light of a lot of situations in relationships as well. But it's like, it ain't nothing to go into lightly if you really think about it, because you've been you for however long you've been on this earth.
And they've been
And
there.
they have been them. And you think the way that you are and the way that you live life and the way that you just go about your everyday, you think that that's right. And so do they. But y'all may not see, y'all not going to see eye to eye on everything.
Not at all.
And I think for me, that part is like, not necessarily scary, but it's like, I know that's going to be a huge learning curve for me.
The basics is everyone's self-sufficient. So let's just get the basics out the way. You got your own place? Okay, cool. I got my own place. You got a job. I got a car. Cool. We both know we can survive and sustain a life
Correct.
without each other.
Right.
So now that we got that out the way, now let's put, okay, you put your bullshit on the table, put my bullshit on the table. I ain't rocking with that. I ain't rocking with that. Okay, cool. But we can mesh with this. Okay, cool. Now we can just take it day by day. And it's a growth period. My parents, we've been married 36 years. And I've witnessed some things in the house growing up, but they've made it a point to honestly stick to their vows. And
Do
hey,
they talk to y'all about the situations or whatever?
no,
Good, bad?
they really never did.
Yeah.
We didn't witness no arguments, nothing like that. They didn't really argue nothing like that. But it was like small, I guess I ain't gonna say jabs, but I had to realize they had a whole relationship before I came along.
Right.
I'm a product of that relationship that they had. I happen to come from that. So hey, however y'all just do it, that's on y'all. I'm just a product of it. But okay, this is the example I got to look at. Okay, cool. I can take my bits and pieces from it that I like, life experiences of my own, and then hey, hopefully somebody can see that my foundation is solid. And you know what I'm saying, I'm good. I got you.
Yeah. And really, as long as you're willing to work through, as long as we willing to put in the work to make the relationship work,
Right.
then
You put a lot of look in them drinks.
didn't I?
Oh my
She lit
God.
on it?
I'm like,
Because I'm a little bit.
Wow.
I'm like,
Just a little bit.
Now, don't let me say all of that and say, okay, I was married and I'm divorced. Now, granted, I did try.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I 100%. I did try. However, it just got to the point to where it was like no.
You
And-
can't try more than the other person either, and you can't do it by yourself.
No, and it has to be a willing thing. And we just didn't see eye to eye on things when we were trying to mend it before it got to the full like, all right, no, it's over and done. with.
Mhm.
Now we did try again. Tried, you know what I'm saying, dating again years after. What was this, last year? But no, it lasted probably about a good maybe a month, if that.
Because now y'all done grew
Yeah, completely.
in different ways.
Yeah, so it's like someone who I ain't seen you in 5 years. Small minimal conversation here and there. It's like I don't know you. I don't know too much. So I gotta relearn you all over again. But you still think I'm that same person that you met then or when you last saw me.
Mhm.
I think that's why it's hard to spin the block
Mhm.
with people in certain situations. Sometimes it works out, but I think it's hard because sometimes one person might always see you how they first saw
No
you.
matter what.
And it's like no matter how many times you try to show them, tell them, reveal to them that you somebody different and you've grown, you've changed, you've evolved, they still gonna see you how they saw you in the beginning.
Mhm.
I mean, hey.
And you can't change that.
No, I just say, hey, okay, cool, fine, that's it. You can't change people around you. Change the people around you.
Period.
And that's what that's what happens.
Period.
I mean, one day I will. I'm sure that I'll be married again if that's what God wants for me, and I'm sure He does. Because I mean, hey, I would love children. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't happening unless I got a wife. So
Yeah.
That's real.
yeah, that's not happening unless I got a wife. So,
Do you think that the talking stage can be a trap?
Ooh, no, no. Why would it be a trap? It's just the talking stage. I mean, I ain't fit to meet you, and then today, as you said, you deserve more than a Danish and a cup of coffee. So that's a talking stage. Like that's not a trap. It's just the talking stage is for y'all to come. Hold on, wait. I feel like I'm jumping ahead of the gun. What is talking stage?
Oh,
How
we
long
just
is that?
talking.
Like
Exactly.
how long is
Right.
that really supposed to be?
For some people, that's 6
I
months.
feel like the reason
I ain't
why
talking to you for 6 months.
it can turn into a trap is when
Okay, now we
6
understand.
months is a trap.
intentions haven't been set.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know, like, I feel like sometimes people go with the flow for too long.
Yeah, no, I ain't doing that. No,
Yeah.
no,
That's
Like,
the
what
trap.
are we doing?
no. I'm stepping with intention, and it's just
Yeah.
like, all right, well, this is what it is. Like the last woman I seriously wanted to talk to, I stepped to her with intention, but unfortunately, it didn't work out. She played herself, so it just.
Period.
I mean, no, she really did. She played herself. So she's back with her ex. And
Vegas be cracking me up.
I'm very serious. She
I
back-
know you are. That's why sometimes it's funny.
No, that's great. People always say they always laugh when I'm serious, but
He be
when I'm not,
dead serious.
He be dead serious.
I ain't
Maybe
mad
it's
at
just
it.
how
I
you
love
say
when
it.
people pop their
I'm
shit.
dead
Yeah.
serious. She played herself.
As long as I can stand on it.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% stand on that. So she saw me in the gym. She called my name. I'm just looking like, don't be calling my name. You look corny as hell. Even calling my name now. Your man coming. You better relax. Chill out. You got back.
And I'm not calling your name. I don't even see you in the gym.
Well, she knew she played herself. That's why
Yeah.
she caught his name.
I made this stank face out. Like, bitch, I know you ain't. I don't know you, but no, you can. The talking stage can't be a trap. Like, you shouldn't be talking to somebody. I don't need to talk to you for 2.5, 3, 90 days, and then you gonna make a decision. Like, no, like
Mhm.
a month or some. Like, I ain't gonna say a month. Maybe like a month and a half. Okay, y'all have gone out on what 4 or 5 dates max within a month and a half. Okay, y'all have had a lot of conversations, a lot of texting and phone calling. Okay, so at that point, does it
You've
seem?
gone on a lot of dates in a month and a half.
Thank you. It seems like by this time you like me and I like you. So I'm not saying we need to be official, but now we need to start. Okay, well, who you been talking to?
Mm-hmm.
Are we getting ready to start moving it? Are we getting ready to start being exclusive? Because if we are, I'm gonna give you this little bit of time to clean your plate. I'm gonna clean my plate, and then okay, cool. Are you sure? If you sure this is what you want, then okay, let's do that. But if you not, stay over there.
Holla at you.
Damn.
I appreciate this
Fellas, y'all
conversation
need to
so
watch.
much because this is our camera right here.
Y'all need to
Fellas.
take notes.
And yo, I'm not giving away no secrets or nothing. I'm not
It
trying to
ain't
play
secrets.
nobody.
We
I'm
grown.
just, this is
We
me
grown.
speaking for me. And I know there are some men out there that feel the same way, but at the
And
same time,
they ain't getting no play.
I'm sure they getting played.
They definitely getting played.
They getting played, but
It ain't
it's,
going nowhere.
and for, like I said, for some it's just fun, and that's okay if that's what you want to do.
But be upfront about that.
I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna front. They do.
But also, ladies, when they are upfront, take it for face value.
Period.
Don't try to read between the lines and
I'll be careful with that too, because that can be deceiving as well. But I hear you, that can be deceiving as well. I mean,
what?
men are just as swift, just as women are. We just as swift and can run game just like y'all can too. So it's a balance.
It's a balance, but I know that a lot of times men can be upfront with, I don't necessarily want to be in a relationship right now.
Mhm.
But then they'll throw in that. But I see where it goes though.
Mm-hmm. And then you want to keep talking, and then ain't nothing
And I
happening.
feel like a lot of times when
That's a possibility.
it's a possibility, but a lot of times, more times than not, they don't want a relationship.
No, so that's why. Okay, after a certain amount of time, you ask the right questions,
That
and I'm
part.
telling you, you ask the same question so many times, you might get a different answer, or you might get the same thing. So if you keep getting that same answer, or you ain't got to wait for an answer. The actions speak louder than words.
Speak louder than words.
That's
We
it.
gotta pay attention.
They do. They speak louder than the words. So I mean, hey, I'm not perfect. I've been that guy to say, hey, no, I'm not ready for that right now, and we keep doing just what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also know for a fact that, hey, no, I'm for real about you. So
Yeah.
let's
I'm real about you,
yeah.
shawty.
Yeah, let's put this together. I was telling somebody earlier, it was like, hey, look, I ain't gonna go to jail about you. Like I ain't going to jail
I'm
about
not doing that either.
No, we ain't doing that.
Jail.
you. I ain't going to jail about I was saying like in a kidding way, but it's just like, yeah, like for real, I might choke a nigga for you, bro. I might.
It depends.
I'm lying.
As long as you can fight, as long as you can fight, if somebody, you know.
Yeah,
Pull
you
up on 'em.
gotta know how to fight.
I got head, I'll tussle a little bit. You
Now, put him down.
know,
'Cause
He
you
did
blew it.
this.
Yeah, he blew it. Yeah.
But
whatever.
yeah, because you can't be standing up for me and then
And then you coming out with them.
What y'all gonna do if y'all
Then-
talking to somebody and he do that in public and he get knocked out? What y'all gonna
that's
do?
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
asked Diddy that.
I mean, I got your back, but dang, you coming out
I can't
like
fight. So I need one of us to know how to fight.
You better get you some mace or something, like a pocket knife. You better know how to do something.
that. Pocket knife.
I got a little mace on the keychain.
Yeah, something. I mean, you gonna have to do something, because if he get knocked out,
That's
you gonna be standing looking
embarrassing.
I'll be
crazy.
ready.
It's embarrassing. What we gonna do on the car ride home? We're gonna be in there inside.
I'm like, now why you put your hands up like that? Don't
be
do it
looking
no
at him
more.
like
Hey, he ain't gonna say nothing. He can't. touch
he's
the
not. He
radio.
can't say nothing.
Because if I really like him, then, you know, I mean, I got your back, but
You still gonna be mad.
I'm going to be mad.
You driving home or is he driving?
He's driving.
After he got.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Y'all-
Because I want to sit there and look at you.
Oh no.
No, I'm gonna probably drive, and I'm gonna be driving fast in the mud because we gotta hurry up and get out the sky. We need to get to our destination.
We got to break away.
swiftly.
Oh, poor guy.
That's
No.
embarrassing.
I mean, hey,
Because what?
make sure
I
y'all
pray that I am never in that
y'all in the
situation.
gym. So I mean,
Facts.
find somebody that's hitting the heavy bag or whatever. And make.
They don't be talking about nothing either.
You gotta listen. You gotta be willing to listen. That's
I don't
another
even be
part.
around folks to even be listening, so it don't even matter.
See,
Should be like, he look goofy as fuck.
and the truth says you gotta be willing to listen. That's all. Just be willing to listen.
That's a word.
Just be willing to
You
listen.
gotta be willing to listen.
My ears be open
No. No. No.
sometimes. It
No,
depends.
they don't.
Okay,
Shoot
so
your
willing to
shot.
listen.
There you go.
Just be willing to listen.
No. we
I
not
got a
gonna start.
question.
I got an answer.
I know you do.
Do we got answers?
So, and I feel like I might know what his answer might be. If you are with a woman or whatever,
Mhm.
y'all are sexually active,
Okay.
and
She got that L now, like Foxy Brown. Gotcha.
she might,
Okay.
and you think you putting it down.
Uh-huh.
And you might be in certain
In your
areas,
mind.
but in other areas, she might be needing to give you some criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Are you open to criticism, or do you like immediately take offense, or does it depend on how she delivers the criticism?
Okay. So that's the question.
It's a question.
One, and I'm not saying this to sound crazy or anything like that. I've never gotten a complaint,
Mhm.
except one time she gave me a piece of criticism, and I said, "Oh, okay, cool." I didn't take offense to it. One, everybody can know the basics or whatever, but
You heard what DJ Envy said.
Well, no, she likes it. Okay, you like it this particular way.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. I like it this particular way. As long as you're willing and receptive to understand what I'm saying, we good. We two different people.
Mm-hmm.
We know how to do the basic. We can all do basic math, but everybody don't know y equals mx plus b squared. Show me what that is for you.
But it's real though, because everybody like what
That's why you
works
have to learn your
for
person.
one ain't gonna work for the other. That's real.
That's all I'm saying. Just learn the person. So I won't take offense. Criticism is fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't ask me to do nothing crazy, but you know,
What's something crazy?
I don't know, but just don't ask me to do nothing crazy. I mean, know what I'm saying? Yeah,
What's crazy for him might not be crazy for the next.
that's all. But no, I ain't got a problem with criticism. That's cool. As long as she could take the criticism, because I've never met a single woman that honestly believes that she got bad cat. Never. But women are quick to say anything about a dude if he ain't got some good pipe. Let's keep it a buck.
Pipe.
That's real.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Some of y'all out here for real. Sorry, sweetheart, you ain't got it like that.
So what makes it bad? Because people will be like, I mean, I know it's a case by case scenario, but like,
you could just be laying there. You're not active. You're not talking. You're not saying nothing. You just not
Well, I don't
in
like
it.
nobody
It's an active. It's an
you gotta
active.
make a little noise for me.
It's an
Give me a little
activity.
feedback.
It's an activity. Like y'all, it's a energy sharing type of space anyway.
Facts.
So if you just not saying nothing, you're not doing nothing. It's just blah. Like no. So I don't care. Of course it might get a little moist, but
That's it.
that's
That's
it.
what they're supposed to do.
All right. It's supposed to do that. So,
have you-
No.
Do you think there's anybody out there that's ever said, man, I mean, it was straight, but
For me?
yeah.
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. I'm saying that with all the confidence in the world.
So you show up to play every time.
Yes.
That's for real.
When I check in at the scores table, oh yeah, believe me, I understand the assignment.
That's real.
If that particular moment is shared with somebody.
But you're emotionally in tune too.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I don't know if that's a good thing because I've been told, like, so somebody told me like I'm passionate.
You get too
But
passionate.
we was like not even nowhere near that level, but it was just like it came off like too passionate. She wasn't complaining, but it's just like that was an observation. And she felt like, okay, she might, I ain't gonna say be crazy or anything like
That's
that.
what I was about to say.
But it's like,
That's the
She can
only
fall.
bad.
yeah, she could fall. And it's like, I'm in tune with the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all. I'm energy's
There to
reading energy.
perform.
I'm dead. We both enjoying the moment. But it's just like, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to do that to you, but okay, what you want me to do? Because then now if I would have, done what if I would have half-assed it, then you would have been talking shit to your homegirls in the group chat.
But that's a
That's tough.
double-edged sword because we want it like it.
Mhm.
But then sometimes if you get it like that too soon, now you hooked and you think that you in love with this nigga and all you are is in love with the dick.
See, and which is why I say all
that's a
women
deep
is
word.
crazy. You gotta find those ones that got a little bit of sense. So hey,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said,
Cause it's like, whoa, you
Wow.
gotta relax.
Like
And
that
it's
was
like-
a lot.
You be like zoning out and thinking to yourself, like, am I really laying here feeling like this? Like, hold up.
it's supposed to
too
be.
much.
It's supposed to be.
You
Enjoyable.
ever hopped up and was like, oh
Yeah.
It's
Like,
supposed to be enjoyable. So if
It
it's
is.
enjoyable, then just enjoy being in the moment. But then if you need to have conversation afterwards, have conversation afterwards. I mean, at that particular point in time, I mean, the only person that really got a bunch of clothes on or any piece of clothing on is probably a dude. He probably got his socks on still.
Why do
men
y'all
have
do that?
sex?
I don't know. I don't know. That's part of the. I guess part of the uniform. I guess.
Y'all be
Part of
ass
the
naked
uniform.
I don't know. It's
with
part
socks on.
I mean, it's part of the uniform, I guess. I mean, fresh. I don't know. Nobody's getting fresh out.
Regular
Shower
socks
putting
or
You
you
keep
Socks.
your chain on too.
No. If I got a pension, if I got I have before. I have sometimes. I ain't gonna front. I have
Y'all
sometimes.
have socks and a chain on.
Sometimes because you also got to think it's visually first. Like one, you can look at a dude with from the waist up, and if he ain't got no shirt on, so you got chains on, earrings. That looks visually pleasing to some women, I'm sure. Okay, cool. So now we got everything out. So I'm sure that's a turn on too.
I'm a weak.
I'm sure it is. Just like if you put on a pair of heels, you never know what.
Do you feel like if you take your socks off, you got a little extra grip? Somebody told us that.
I don't know.
He said, I don't know. I always keep my socks on.
Keep your socks on?
Sometimes.
Do you like your feet?
If I'm heck yeah, I'm cool. Sports,
He supposed to everything about himself.
even playing sports, like it's shocking surprise. Like I don't got bad feet at all. Seriously, I really don't.
Well, what sport did you
really turn your feet up like it?
Basketball can turn your feet up if you play a lot. I ran track.
Sliding in your shoes.
Sliding in the shoes. I mean, you can get bad feet by playing sports.
feet be hurting
Football,
in the
soccer,
gym.
you can get them.
Sliding in my shoes. My feet be hurting in the gym.
Anything, it happens. But hey, like I said, I don't. Socks is cool for some people. Some they not.
But you take care of yourself too.
I make sure of that. I make sure I stay manicured,
apparently
pedicured.
the socks is just a part of the male.
It could be part of the uniform. You know
It's
what I'm
a
saying?
uniform.
It's like a headband for somebody who's playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? You can either have it on or not have it on.
Do you keep your beanie on?
No, I ain't doing that. That's all. That is really not necessary. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing all that. But like I said,
Take it off.
yeah, no, hey, no,
Snatch it and throw it.
some now. I ain't going overboard. Some people may go overboard, but for me, no. Just
Socks.
Look, if I'm fresh out the shower, I ain't putting on no socks. I'm definitely gonna lotion. I'm a lotion and no
Lotion
oil.
your kneecaps.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But other than that, like,
Kneecaps
no.
ashy.
No, other than that, no. We make sure we stay groomed. I'm cool. I'm groomed from head to toe, I do that for myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's also to say that okay, if something was to happen between me and somebody, I'm not trying to do the most at the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got time for that. Shit like a little Caesar's pizza, hot and ready. You ain't got time for that.
Facts. And we was talking about that one time too. Like men think like women get waxes for them.
Mm-mm.
It's not for the men.
I mean, I guess not.
It's not.
I
You know,
appreciate it. Thank you.
You know?
Because some men don't want it all gone.
No. But in the summertime,
But for
when
me,
it's hot,
For me,
it makes me feel
it's going to be gone.
Clean.
Because that's what I prefer.
I tell people all the time, it's honestly it's a great thing. Why? Because it's if you're in the gym and you sweating,
Mhm.
there's bacteria,
Mhm.
there's all type of stuff. So no, it's best to either you just keep it groomed, or in my particular preference, you know what? Hey, just go ahead and go to the lady and go and get that good Brazilian.
Come to the lady.
And we
Period.
good.
Go to the lady.
Go to the lady.
Go to the
Let her
lady
take
and just
care
let her
of it.
take care of it.
Listen, in the summertime, you got a little sundress
Yeah.
on there, breeze hit.
You got a little pep in your step. Yeah.
Got a little,
Like it.
Yeah.
good little walk.
We like it.
Yeah, like I said, that L99, like Foxy Brown.
You walk up out from the lady with a
Listen.
bounce.
You got a little smile on your face after that.
Feeling clean.
That special oil on there. I heard you can't touch it until like the day after or something like that.
You're not supposed to.
I guess that's what some people get irritated, but
Yeah, they
Your
say
pores
you're not
open.
supposed to have sex for like 24 hours. You're not supposed to like. They don't want you to like work
Swim,
out and
work
sweat and
out.
do all the things. But
Okay, well,
we be having stuff to do.
I've broken that rule a couple times, but it is what it is.
it ain't gonna do nothing.
I mean, I guess
But, you know,
that's
Underarms wax too.
it. Like just be groomed. Period.
however you like to do it.
Number one, I'm gonna say this too. Don't wait for a man to sit up here and groom you and pay for you. I personally believe
Absolutely
that is something that men and women in general should be doing for themselves.
For themselves.
Themselves.
You're a woman, you should be able to get your own nails done, your own feet done, your waxes and your hair.
Period.
If you choose
Because
to
you
wear
was
makeup,
doing it all for yourself before he came along.
or do you have somebody that's paying for it, whatever. We should be self-sufficient to do that for yourself.
Mhm.
At least.
Now, I'm not trying to dim light on nobody's professional what they do, but I don't know a single man that told any woman out here she needs lashes. So let's get that out the way. If you choose to do that, get your own lashes done. I don't care how much it costs. You making that purchase, you choosing to do that. It's a lifestyle.
Because you do it for yourself.
Thank you. And your eyebrows, do what you got to do. Other than that, baby, hey, for sure. Like, do that.
It just
That's the bare minimum. For real, if you want to, that's the bare minimum. If you can't do that, I'm sorry. I got a problem.
I had posted something on what was it, on Snapchat. I think you had just did my hair or something. And I was like, yeah, Mel. And I was like, well, all I need now is my lashes done. And he commented and he was like, and I had to delete him. It was a long overdue. He said something about no man ever has ever been like, oh well, her lashes aren't done, so she's not cute or something. He said. And I was like,
I ain't never met this man, but that's true.
But I was like, sir, I didn't ask your opinion.
That's true too. That's true.
I said, I posted this post for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
My hair is done, so I want my lashes done. That's for me.
Mm-hmm.
You're deleted. I was like,
and that's okay. That's cool.
yeah. I was just like,
if it's for y'all, it's for y'all.
yeah. Everything I do is
For you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have anybody, so it's for me.
Somebody out there like it. Yeah, somebody out there like
I mean, somebody watching.
Somebody's watching, but
somebody watching. Somebody waiting to shoot.
I doubt it.
They probably done shot wrong. Shot and missed.
Okay, so if that's the case, I ain't gotta look at her. So why ain't she shooting it?
What?
She might have shot and missed too. I don't know.
He might just not be interested. Who knows?
God, I mean, it's cool.
Do you women approaching you?
Mhm.
You
That's what my mom
appreciate
and
that?
my daddy. That's what my mom and dad met.
Oh,
Like, yeah, my mom wasn't scared.
they're cute. I see you post them.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
stop being scared. Like closed mouths don't get fed.
Period.
Open your mouth. Ain't nothing wrong with you saying, "Excuse me." I think you're starting spark conversation.
How do you feel when getting rejected?
I'm cool. I kid you not. I walk.
I know everybody has
Yeah.
gotten rejected.
I'll walk up to somebody who I see is visually, if everything looks cool to me, I'm walking up. Excuse me, hey, how you doing? Matter of fact, the girl I was talking about earlier that played herself. She was in the gym when I saw her, and I was just like, "Excuse me." I told her, "How you doing? My name is Aaron, and your name is," and she told me her name, and I was like, "Okay, cool. I ain't never seen you before." If that conversation would have kept going, and she would have said, "I have a boyfriend," okay, I apologize. I didn't know, and I don't mean no disrespect. I said, "You know what I'm saying, enjoy yourself, be cool," and I'm gone. I ain't messing up no happy home. I ain't side nigga material. I'm worth more than that. I don't even bother with that. I'm kidding you not. If you got a boyfriend, conversation stops. Conversation is over. And I'm not gonna try to continue to throw little jabs or little small hints to try to see little breadcrumbs to see if you gonna pick them up. I ain't doing none of that. I'm moving on. Period. Now if you choose to come back my way, just so happens if you find me on social media or something, okay, that's different. But in that moment, if you tell me you got a boyfriend or you just say no, I'm out. Cool, for sure.
You standing on business.
All of it. It's business on the floor, and I'm standing on it. 10 toes.
I'm
I ain't got no choice. I mean, for what? I'm gonna be upset because you said no. Okay,
right.
cool.
Yeah, I only asked that question because I feel like women take rejection way harder than men do.
They do because they just used to them being, oh, I know I'm cute. I'm son. Like, stop.
Yeah.
You bad.
And it's more to it than that. Than just being cute. And
It is. Because it's a whole lot of fine women out here.
Period.
There's a whole lot of fine men out here.
Which is why I just said, you reject me? Okay, cool. You said no.
Somebody else
might say yes.
Excuse me. I'm gonna go work the room if you don't mind. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Enjoy the rest of your evening. God bless you. I'm saying if you come back around, you do, but no, I'm gonna go holler at her. And if she says no, okay, cool. I'm here for another 2 hours. Trust me. A superstar gonna walk through the door and she gonna see me.
A superstar.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what Usher said? You're a superstar.
That's what he said.
Yeah, so I'll find my superstar one day.
Do you know your love language?
Yes. Quality time.
He is on it, ain't he?
Listen.
What are they again? Call them
Quality time,
words, affirmation, gifts.
gifts is last. So
Gifts is last for me too.
Works of service or acts of
Acts
service.
of service, words of affirmation.
Physical touch.
okay, there we go. Time, physical touch, acts of service. No, words of affirmation.
Gifts.
Gifts is last.
Okay.
So y'all can figure that order out. But yeah, quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, and then physical gifts. Yeah.
What's yours?
I think mine is, I screenshotted this somewhere, but I know acts of service is up. I think it's number 1 now. Cause I like to take the test every 2 to 3 years to see if it changes or not. Cause you will evolve as a person. Acts of service, quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch, gifts.
That's the same order of mine.
Okay.
It was words of affirmation, then acts of service. But I took it again and it's acts of service and then words of affirmation. Yeah.
Dig it.
Quality time, physical touch, gifts.
Actually, gifts, I don't believe is last now. It used to be last, but it moved its way up. And I think it's because I used to be reluctant to ask for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Or to speak up about the things that I actually
still don't.
wanted.
Yeah, I don't like people buy me gifts. I
Yeah.
just don't. My gifts are expensive.
I don't mind people asking me for gifts, but I would never ask for them previously, or I would never make it known because I was like, I ain't want to seem like I was doing too much.
Right.
But now it's like, girl,
I feel like I
Speak
don't
up.
ask because what I ask for I can get myself.
That's me, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ask.
But I love celebrating people also.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna listen to what they say,
that,
and I might pop up with it.
yeah.
I'm the same way. I kid you,
Yeah.
I'm the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
So,
it's
I'm
too
not a
much.
gifts person only because one, like growing up, we were never gifts people.
Mhm.
Like we were more experienced people.
Mhm.
Like, let's do something. Let's like have a party. Let's
Mhm.
celebrate you
Mhm.
some way other than just buying you a gift and calling
Yeah.
it a day. So I've just never really been big on gifts. Now I appreciate them,
Mm-hmm.
but I've just never really been big on them. Now acts of service has become
Love an act of
my
service.
top one because if you can just take something off my plate,
Off my plate.
especially if you know that I've been talking about it,
Stressed.
or you can see me overwhelmed about something, you're
Overwhelmed.
like, you know what?
He listens.
Let me, yeah.
He listening.
Oh, you listening?
Let me help you out a little
Make him a
bit.
little meal or something.
Baby, you listen to me.
Period.
Girl, he
Oh my
listen.
God.
I think
Girl, let me tell you what he did for me. I like it.
I think I must change that with Charlie. Like making her an experienced person. Just because like with like this Christmas, I was like, oh, she's my only baby and she really understands. So I'm gonna just go all out. But then I was looking at all the stuff and I was like, no, ma'am, we're not doing this every year.
And she's not gonna care about all of it.
And she
as much.
understands, like she's asking me to go to the beach at 4. So, and she started asking maybe like earlier last year.
Mhm.
So I'm like, if you're asking me to go to the beach now, then we're gonna, especially because Christmas and my birthday's together, I can combine the two together and we can just do something. But I'm like, we're not gonna do these gifts all the time.
Yeah.
Like, baby girl, you gotta get a passport.
And if you think about it, like, you might remember a few of the gifts that you got, but you are gonna remember those experiences.
And I'm the mama that when I clean up, if it's on the floor, I'm gonna put it in the garbage.
Period.
So
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. Take it back to the 90s.
If it's a little bitty toy that is on the floor and she don't know about it, it's in the trash.
And if you think back to like Christmases when you were younger, out of all of the toys that you would get on Christmas, you probably played with a couple of them.
A couple. My toys are sitting in a basket.
I play with all of them. Like, I know what I wanted. Ninja Turtles, Batman, Power Rangers. Run it off.
Yeah,
but once
so-
I started getting older, of course, it was video games, stuff like that. So I never misplaced any of that. That was mine.
Yeah.
Like, now I'm grown. Like, no, I'll be wanting $6,000 cameras, lenses that cost $2,000, like clippers that run $250. Like, I tell people all the time, you ain't got to buy me nothing. Like, just being there, just being in the company of the person. who's cool with it. You ain't got to do too much.
Yeah.
No, I don't do all
That's
that.
the best for
But that quality time and physical touch.
Especially if the vibe is there.
Always.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time. That's why I say those are my top 2 as far as the love languages. We can be sitting here watching TV, and I can be sitting here watching the game, watching basketball game, and you can probably be on your phone. You ain't got to be engaged to the TV. You ain't got to be engaged in conversation with me, but just I'm cool and content being in your company, your presence.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool. That's quality time. And then time out of halftime or something like that. Hey, come here real quick. Couple hugs, couple kisses. Okay, the game back on. You good? I'm good. Okay, cool. That's it.
I want to put my leg on yours, son.
Yeah.
We gotta be touching that soon.
Yeah.
That's fine too.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. I was
Little
telling you.
snack.
There you go.
We like a little snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's-
to eat.
That's fine. That's fine. Just I'm watching the game though. Just remember that.
But you heard.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm
I
here.
can
to-
see
That's
you.
why I think the whole first date list thing was just
Crazy.
That was the
dumb.
I've taken them. I've taken. Let me not say taken. I've went to every single one of those places. Not on a first date, but I'm sure at some point in time I've gone to
Yeah, you
places
can
with
go
a female.
on those places on just a regular date.
Period. But if you really want to be real about it, if you really like the person, you just want to be
I'll be around that person.
Around
Hey,
them.
then charge-
It
let's
don't
keep-
really matter where y'all go.
It
Like,
don't. Let's keep it a buck. Your daddy didn't take your mama to all the places, so you need to humble
They
yourself.
didn't have it to take them to them places, and you ain't got it to go
So
to them places.
let's not do that.
you ain't
Can
get
you
it,
take
and that's
it-
why you telling him that you don't want to go there on your first day because you want him to take you somewhere that you can't afford yourself.
Because can you reciprocate and take that man to that place?
No.
No.
Hell no. I know most of them can't. And if
Nope.
you can,
You're not.
then you're not.
You're not.
At the end of the day, you're just not doing that.
Yeah.
Lies.
I don't care nothing about that
No.
first day list. I
I
don't
just
care.
want to be. I just want to be around you. I want to
Period.
smell the cologne that you
I
put
want
on.
to smell you.
Blue Day Chanel.
Period. I want to smell it. I want to look at your crisp hairline because I know you just got a haircut.
Hairline. With no, what they say, no black spray.
I won't see that chalk neither. Do you use that? What is that?
For clients that, one, I don't, it's not chalk.
That's
One,
what I was wanting.
one-
No, what is that?
I only use it if clients book for it. Now,
Mm-hmm.
it is enhancement. So we can look at it just same way y'all do with eyebrows and or eyelashes. So it's just an enhancement that makes the haircut look even better. Now, me, about 75% of my cuts are all natural. So if you look at it, it may look like I got it on there, but I don't. No, I don't. But then there are some where you be like, okay, yeah, that is. But I make it look natural.
That's what I was
Now,
going to
there
say.
are
So they
people-
prefer it to like stay
I mean,
white
it's
like it.
no. Well, that's the thing. If you taking the one, I can't stand it when they do it. But if you take the white pencil and you drawing the line on, and you doing that, like, okay, fine. But you gotta know how to mask it and get it off. It's all about blending. You have to know how to blend that together. Because if it's super harsh, like that's ugly. I know what y'all talking about.
I hate it
No, I
so
know.
much.
I hate it too. It gets on my nerves because I feel like most people the craft of the actual body is not there. No, you don't care about the craft. You really don't.
Yeah.
You literally go in there, you draw that on, you spray the spray on there, and you shape them up back like you did something. You out the door. Like no.
Sweet.
Well, it's like when makeup artists use a bunch of filters and then post their pictures.
And
And you see the person in person and it don't look nothing like what
Baffled.
you actually post.
You don't care about the craft, and sooner or later that finesse is gonna come to light.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
yeah.
when that finesse comes to light, then you're gonna be sitting around here looking crazy, and then you're gonna get mad because people calling you like, "Oh, you a fraud, you fake."
Yeah.
And really, at the end of the day, that's what you are. Like
Yeah.
you shouldn't need one. If you as the client want that, fine, but you should know how to do it without it, and then add it on. It's supposed to enhance the natural look.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be teaching that in the class soon. Real soon.
Y'all pay attention to his IG. We don't tell him what your IG is.
Fresh cuts done daily. Everything is spelled correctly. TikTok is the same. Fresh cuts done daily. Just those are the two main platforms. You can just find me there and I'll be fine.
You don't upload to YouTube?
No,
I mean, not for them, just period.
I've been working on that for years. I was working on that 2016. This was like before I got married. But be honest with you, y'all are doing something that I have been nervous about doing. Only because I didn't feel like I had a voice yet. I had the skill set, but I have a voice to tell, like to really teach it. And I needed to be around other people that can show me the things and sharpen my tool just a little better to be able to now say, okay, well, hey, this is my style and this is how I guess I want to teach it to you. And if you feel like you can pull some gems from me, then cool. But we're still working on that. We're working on it.
You got it.
I'm getting ready to honestly start opening up a lot more in 2024.
You got it.
That sounded crazy, but still. In 2024, definitely I'm gonna open up a whole lot more as far as being in front of the camera, talking, teaching. And a YouTube is coming. It is. So
Cool.
I ain't too far behind y'all.
Looking forward.
Well, thank you. I hope so.
Y'all, please go check him out on Instagram and TikTok and all the things. He's legit because we don't have no unlegit people.
And if you're in Atlanta,
This
stop
couch.
through and get a cut. Where you
Yeah.
at?
I'm in Midtown.
Yeah.
So the shop is called Plush. The best thing to do, honestly, is just go on my Instagram profile. There's a link in the bio. I repeat, there's a link in the bio. You click the link. When you click that link, it takes you to a website. Don't call my phone. Click the link in the everything.
Don't call my phone.
Don't call my phone. Don't text me.
Period.
Everything is in the website. Everything that you need is there in the site.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just do that and you'll be cool. If you're ever in the Metro Atlanta area, we ain't gonna worry about that. That's all good. We've been here. We've
We've been
Yo,
chilling.
You ladies you got something amazing here. And
Thank you.
seriously, don't worry about that.
Period.
It's gonna be what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What's today's date? December what? 8th, 17th?
17.
17.
December 17th, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Watch where y'all at.
That's
Watch what happens.
right.
Wow.
Watch
That's
what happens.
lit.
No.
Watch what happens. Watch what happens.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Vegas, thank you.
Appreciate you coming.
I appreciate it's all good. Thank y'all.
It's all going down.
It's about to all go down because
Yeah.
it went down here.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I'm
all
saying?
right.
So, you know, and even with all the stuff I said, I am single, but don't be trying to jump all in my DMs, please. I'm
See ya.
So, y'all,
That means that's the end.
December 17th, 2023. y'all check back. Y'all check back. 2024. It's going to be mind-blowing
It's
Watch what I
fine.
say. Watch.
how much we have evolved
Watch what I say.
since then. So, y'all follow us on TikTok and Instagram at We Them Girls Pod.
Pod and YouTube at We Them Girls Podcast.
And we will be back every Wednesday for the audio episodes on all your streaming platforms and every Thursday
Gang, bang,
No.
on
For the
YouTube for the visuals.
No, that's West Side. But that's not like that, like from the West Coast. But you said every Wednesday, so I was supposed to be there.
Oh, okay.
But don't, never mind.
All
Sorry.
right.
Annabelle. Mel. Okay.
And We Them Girls.
Love y'all.
We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.